Hey y'all, what it is, what it do? It's your girl Brittany. You know what it is. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. I know what it is. We all know that I post frequently. Come on, y'all. Acapella style head. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing a Dougie bow or Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, come. Get in here. Without further ado, let's go get into Dollhouse. Final episode. Now, we are on our final episode of Dollhouse. It has came to an end, y'all. It has came to an end, which is crazy to me. Because I feel like we just got it. They did 15 episodes, which I think is a good number. We don't want to overdrag it now. We don't want to overdrag it. The last episode definitely was a banger, in my opinion. It was real good. Now, what they messed up to me is when they let the girls go a cappella for like the last 30 minutes. I was like, okay. Some of it was very drawn out. A lot of the girls was long-winded. I wanted them to kind of get to the point because I'm like, all right, how much longer are we gonna talk about this? But hey, go off. Now that TV want to give us an hour for the last episode, and I love that for me. Like I told y'all before, the reunion is coming up for the girls. So with the reunion coming up and the panels that they've had, oh baby, it seems as though business is gonna be stood on. And no shade, I definitely feel as though this episode showed that Akasha was only needed for the ending. Very much so. Akasha was only needed for the ending. And obviously, if she would have been there from the beginning, she would have had a similar experience to Joce, in my opinion, because she messy and all that stuff too. As much as everybody want to say, oh, Joce is so messy, Joce wasn't a good host, Akasha wouldn't have been a good host either, in my opinion. She wouldn't have been a good host either. Like that, when she get turned up, she get lit, she get to playing manipulation games and all that kind of stuff too. Just because she's older doesn't mean that she's more wiser. It just means that she's older, honestly, in my opinion. Let's see what else I want to say. I want to talk about Akasha before we get it started. I forgot Sydney was even on the show, to be honest. When they brought her confessional up, I said, oh, she gonna go to the reunion? Hopefully not. No shade. Sydney didn't really give us much of anything for the show. She was hilarious, but we all know Sydney, all she gonna do is fall and we gonna get dragged somewhere. I'm kind of tired of seeing that. No shade. I really don't want to see that. Jalani was called out for being messy and being two-faced, and they did say that on the panel. When I do watch the panels, when they not, going off and telling each other business, certain little snips you gonna get of certain things that was said and known behind the scenes. And Jelani being messy was definitely one of those things that the girls talked about behind the scenes, being two-faced, playing in everybody's face, stuff like that. Also too, I want to touch on, what is that girl name? JB's. Okay, JB's definitely came in, turned it up, but she calmed down very quickly. Very quickly, she calmed down. And I feel as though ever since Kenzie had went home, she got her rocks off. And I get it, like, she don't have any more phase. So she just was kind of there at that point. But even though, she was kind of there this episode, I definitely feel like she woke it up when she first got there. Now we start off the episode with Jalani and makkyla getting their rounds. Obviously, we seen that the rounds did not work in Jelani's favor. Maybe y'all give her that second round. I don't know. I feel like the second round was kind of weak because makkyla just walked off, was like, I'm not fighting no more. I'm like, really? Like, y'all destroyed this girl's stuff. You gonna get out there for Joce? Hey, get that girl her rounds. Like, it's not that hard. Give her rounds. I'm more so on this last confession look that Jalani had. I feel like it ate way more than her first one. Why did they not put this second one up? Because she looks cute. Like, Jalani looks so cute in this second one. The first one was alright, but the second one ate. I feel like a lot of the girls' second looks ate down more so than their first confessional looks. And I definitely agree with Akasha. Like, regardless of them running the fade, her stuff does still have Dawn dish soap on it. And Joyce definitely need to be completed behind that Dawn dish soap. Like, very much so. Like, figure it out. I definitely think that people's items should be off limits, regardless of the beef or whatever. Don't touch my shit. Now, Akasha, definitely highlighted the fact that Jalani was out here discussing her. And a lot of people have said that Jalani is not as real as she play like she is, to be or whatever. So she ends up saying, she had to go turn Jalani up real quick so something can go in her favor. But karma came back on her ass real quick as well, though. As much as, she was putting a battery in somebody else's bag, somebody was putting the battery in somebody's bag to get her ass. But I would say this too, for Akasha to expose her hand in the confessional to say that she know what she has to do to get Jelani turned up. If I'm Jelani, I'll watch you now, because it seems as though you see that I'm easily persuaded by your words, and with that you take that, you taking advantage of that and you run with it depending on my state of mind. So she need to watch that. So Joyce goes in Jelani's room again, and she basically just take everything that was on the counter and throw it down. All right, now you getting on my nerves. I ain't gonna lie to you, because like, what do you gain by continuing to do something to this girl's stuff? Now mind you, this time she ain't putting it on it, but she did go in the bathroom and just basically took her full arm and just threw everything down. Like, first of all, that's dirty, that's unsanitary. Like, people have to do their confessionals, they last looks, they confessional looks, not confessional looks, they intro looks and all this and that. And that's just nasty. Like, back up. You doing too much. Just all right. Now, when it comes to Joyce fading Jelani, I think that was the best thing for her to do. Your best friend got socked with a heel, and that's big stuff. Like, in my personal opinion, if my best friend got socked with a heel, I'm gonna get that behind my best friend. Like, obviously, if it was something petty, something stupid, no, it's not that serious. But getting socked with a heel, the girl I messed up, the girl walking around here with these big glasses, I got them glasses too. Like, yes, iconic, Kim K. Like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. A real friend would ride behind a friend, especially if they got socked in the face with a heel. Like, be for real. She supposed to do that. Now, for Joyce to say that Jelani ain't had no storyline, if you really ask me, you was everybody's storyline. If we just being honest, Joyce was all the girls' storyline. The storyline was you, babe, the host. And same with Trini. Her second confessional look is love the makeup, love the black, love the pink wig. Like, this is what I'm talking about. The second confessional look should have been the first. Every time Jalani go to production and be like, Joyce messed up my stuff, or my stuff just got messed up, they all like, who, how, what, how your stuff got messed up? It's like, are y'all ever in the rooms? What are y'all doing? Setting up the next fight scene? Like, what are we talking about? Every time Jelani say, oh, my stuff got messed up, she gotta run me there. Who gotta run you there? She like, Joyce gotta run me. Oh, what they like, production is just always blindsided. Now, mind y'all, they go to first round. Jelani ends up spitting. I hate when the girls spit, but okay, just vibe. So she ends up spinning to make Joyce move. And one thing Joyce did was move. It was given, I like the way you move. Da-dum-dum. So boom, Joyce ends up getting Jelani to fall. I don't know how she made Jelani fall, but Jelani hit the flow. When she hit the flow, I paused, world stopped, don't carry on. I said, boom, Jelani is over with, you about to lose. But then Joyce fall. I said, carry on. Boom. They both on the floor. Bow, 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 bing, bow, boom, bow, bow. Jelani then gets up. She took this opportunity to get up off her back. She said, I'm finna show you something real quick. You want to play with my shit? You want to hit my stuff? You want to touch my doubt, bitch? You want to come up in here and touch my makeup? You want to put my stuff on the floor? You want to mess up my outfit? Boom, boom, boom. Hits for dear life. I said, this definitely did not give lit back for the bestie. No shade, bestie. You might want to come run your own fade, because Joyce definitely got a tour right then. Jelani's like, yeah. I don't give my love. I don't give my baby. I'm a dog. Like, Jalani ate. So they go to second round. And baby, before we even get into the fight, let me tell you something. Akasha is a real deal mother. A real deal mother. Because baby, this gave my child just got to finance school and the bully want to still fight her, you know, when they get off the bus, and the bully felt like they needed that. And I made my child go get out there. Fight. Because if you don't fight her, you're going to fight me. That's very much what it gave. So boom, Jalani and Joce get into it. They get to rumbling. Baby, when I tell you, this was a good fade. This fade was real good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It definitely gave time. Both of the girls was up in there. But if I had to pick a winner, I'm picking Jalani. Even though Joce was pulling her hair, ripped her hair out her scalp, Jalani was up in there. When I say she was the one moving backwards the whole time, and the whole time still was able to punch, keep her head up, the whole nine. Joce is using everything she got to fight Jalani. She using legs, she using feet, she using fists, she using arms, she using pulling hair. Like, she is doing the most. At one point, I even seen her titties in Jalani. I said, oh my God, girl, like, you just getting everything to hit Jalani. But like I said, overall, I feel like Jalani won. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. She kept her head up. She was punching. Like, she really wasn't pulling hair. She was coming from the shoulders. Joce was coming from the shoulders too. Joce do fight real wild, and she will, you know, bulldoze into you to go and get you. But Jalani was able to maneuver through all that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give Jalani her props. It's been Jalani's season. No shade. When it comes to the doll who really came in there and set that bit on fire, it's been Jalani. Jalani been doing her thing since day one. She came in with the energy, letting it be known she wasn't nobody to play with, and don't count her out. And it's definitely been her season. I'm gonna give Jalani her one. Like, through the whole season, Jalani been putting belt to ass. So Joce goes back upstairs, basically calling Akasha out, saying that Akasha didn't need that from makkyla. She was like, she didn't need that from makkyla. She duck and smoke. Akasha said, but when I hear my name, I get to running, cause hold up, small. So she goes to the door. Bitch, you know I ride. Bitch, I ride. Oh no, I ride. That's what I do. Oh no, if she need that, tell her ask me, cause I give it to her. Bitch, you know I ride. So they go that first round, and all I hear is Akasha saying, you know I ride. Come on, you know I ride. Immediately to the floor. I said, now what happened to you ride? I thought you ride. What happened? She get up, she shake it off. She talking about, you know, I do this. Come on. Let's like go to the next round. You know, not making it a big deal. It was what it was. She like, come on. Now, this second fade was hard to watch. Mind y'all, we ain't seen makkyla fight 1,001 times. So we kind of know her antics. To the floor. Put him to the floor. No, ma'am. This was different. This was personal. She kneeing the girl, knee high, like, she kneeing the shit out of Akasha. Knee the hell out of her. That bitch took the back of her neck, arm on neck. She took the back of that girl's neck and just got the upper. This is the year uppercut. I'm telling you, I've never seen Now That's TV in my, almost 2 years of doing this. I've never seen this many people do uppercuts. I think Casalea started this foundation of uppercuts. I really do. Because ever since I've seen her do the uppercuts, I feel as though this has been a year of uppercut. This is the uppercut season, okay? Uppercut year. So makkyla takes her, one arm on neck, one hand on neck, and gets to cutting the dog out of Akasha. I mean, uppercut her for old, new, and beyond. The uppercuts is so mighty, like she, And mind you, it's all these men right here who are supposed to be security, who are watching her uppercut this girl for dear life. I'm like, break it up. It's no way the Barnstein Bear securities is just watching this girl get uppercutted like that. Like, when I tell you, I need me a makkyla on my team. I need it. Cause the way she was taking Okasha through there, Okasha was not riding, okay? She was parked, parallel. And you could tell that Okasha forgot for a moment that she was in a fire. I really think that she was in shock by how makkyla was taking her through there. Bloody no rings. Straight knuckle action. Cause that right there went in but knuck. If you buck, like very much. All you see is the BBL move. All you see is funky on the booty. Cause like, I think it do say funky, but that's all you see on the booty is the F and the U and the K and the Y. Okay? That's all you see. The booty doing more movement than the hands. I like Okasha's second confessional look. Like I said, all the second confessional looks eat. The first one's is ugly to me. But no, no, shut up. She did not trip you at all. You fell on an imaginary rock or something. You fell and she started digging up in you. No. We're not gonna say that she tripped you because you didn't trip. Remember, you were riding. We're not gonna do that. Stop it. Girl, Akasha. Bloody no rings. Bloody no rings. Seen it. It came out. Bloody no rings. Like, baby. makkyla was acting like she fighting for her freedom or something. What's going on? Now I'm looking at the white couches. Is anybody else looking at the white couches? Because I know whoever the owner is pissed about their white couches. And I do believe at one point everybody was scared. Like, mind you, when Akasha did get up, it gave like she was about to fall out. I ain't gonna lie to you. It gave that she was about to fall out. That's why they wanted her to sit down, because it was like, oh, you losing too much blood. Even though she really wasn't that much. Just a lot of, little specks of blood. But it was like shocking. I don't think, they've seen that much blood on Now This TV. Like, at that, like, not like that. Okasha is really trying to take it under the chin because she's embarrassed. Like, don't get me wrong. Usually people lean into the embarrassment. She's not trying to. She's like, it's okay. It's good. I fight. She got that. Like, no. Let the embarrassment sink in. We don't want you to take it like a champ. Take it like a loser. You lost. I don't want you to take it like a champ and just charge to the game. I don't want that. I want you to get mad. I want you to be like, I lost. I want the shenanigans. I don't want you to be nice about it. I don't want you to take it up under the chin. Ugh, boring. Get mad. Cry about it. Show me your baddest bitch. First of all, let me say this. Okasha on the music. Got him. Like, all she needed was a platform. Because let me tell you something. That stank walk. Hey, stank walk. First of all, baby, let me tell you, I had to keep going back. Because the song had me stank walk, bow, stank walk. Like, let me say this. I don't care about the age thing when it comes to Akasha, because let me tell you something. She has the bangers, okay? All she needed was a platform. Very much so. I love this. Like, when I say stank walk, 8. I ain't even care about the girls doing the walking out. Girls, get out the way. Give me that. Honestly, I wasn't even stunned. No shade. Shade here. Barbie and Persuasion looked at a mess. I hated Persuasion's outfit, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. Everybody who wasn't of the cast 8. They looked good. They looked really good. I love the looks. And again, I just love the song. Stank walk. Hey, stank walk. Now, that was my favorite part. The chorus just 8. Like, when I tell y'all, screaming Okasha's music, screaming it. Because the stank walk part, immediately, as soon as I heard the stank walk, hey, stank walk, I got the jamming. Like, I don't care nothing about it. She eats with this music stuff. All she needed was a platform. The girls then give us some little ball. Give it to us, whatever. Boom. Obviously, my favorite here, Ari. is voted best doll, as she should be. Stank wall, stank walk, stank walk. Hey, hey, stank walk, stank walk. Very much deserved. As y'all know, they had counted Ari out, but baby, never count a real bad out because she ate down. Ari does it well. She's amazing. And it was well deserved. Oh, I will say this. Why did they not show the Armand podcast? Because that was not on this episode. And I watched the whole thing through. I was excited to see them and Armand get to, gagging. I don't know why they didn't show that. I definitely want them to come out and say why or where is it located so I can watch it. So the girls get on the bus and they basically is just letting it be known that Joce was stirring the pot with all of them, and they were just getting some things corrected. It was a lot of confusion in the air. And I really was looking like YG, like, girl, this y'all last day. Go home. Who cares? Like, whatever she said, and y'all ain't got no issues with each other. Like, it is what it is. Oh, okay. I did listen a little more to it. Okay, with the whole podcast thing to go see Armand. Obviously, y'all see Armand is a big deal. Obviously, because everybody wanted to sit with Armand. Even though it didn't go a lot of their ways from the little snippet, from some of the girls that they did pick. I guess Persuasion and Barbie feel like they was gonna be big topics. They were, but too, it is new dolls here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It is new dolls here who are doing what need to be done. And I definitely said this in one of my reviews or one of the episodes I did about the dolls. The new dolls, they was ready. Like, a lot of them was more so ready to be put on camera and was on it. Barbie, Persuasion, Kenzie, they're still getting themselves together when people are, a lot of the other girls are already like a finished product. And to an extent, like, no shade, we've heard about Persuasion, we've heard about Barbie. They're trying to open more doors and more opportunities for these other girls. See, that's my thing when it comes to this. Everybody want the show, but they all still want to be acknowledged as like the beginners of the show, which I understand that. But to an extent, when then it expands and opportunities are to other people that's not you, then that's when people start looking crazy, irritated, mad at the world. And it definitely be like that. All right, so the last really more so was the girls saying goodbye. Bye. Bye. The girls gonna see each other at the reunion. We're gonna talk about who gonna get each other at the reunion. I just don't feel like it's that serious. Bria said a whole bunch of stuff. She was long-winded as ever. I was like, okay, Bria, come on. Let's go. Stank walk, stank walk, stank walk. You know what I'm saying? Wrap it up. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Honestly, Dollhouse was amazing to me. I definitely feel like, I'm glad they finally put it out. It took forever for them to put out, but it was well worth it. They got a lot of good viewership. I'm sure it expanded the network, expanding people's views and everything like that. So I'm happy. Jalani will be back. Jalani's gonna be back. Pookie's gonna be back. Ari's gonna be back. Bria's gonna be back. Makkyla for sure is gonna be back. I definitely think Swayana could stay home. London was cute in her confessionals. London can stay home though. London, Jaden, whatever your name is, Jada, I think, stay home in jail. I think she just got released not too long, but jailbird, stay home. Shyla, if Shyla do not look better by the time they do auditions, don't bring her back. No shade, stay at home. I can't think of nobody else. Swayana was like a big one, and London to me was like a big one to stay at home. Other than that, the girls did what needed to be done. It was a good season. Rocky in the beginning, but once they got that storyline together, it was good. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody definitely played their part. Trini don't need to come back either. Sick of you just being there in the corner. Stank walk off the set. Thank you. But that's it, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions down in the comment section about Dollhouse. Bye.